Yo, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be bringing to you my Stage 4 American League predictions. So, I'm going to break this video down into two different videos. One for the American League, which is going to be this one, obviously. And then the next one's going to be on the National League. Wow, we've been waiting for Stage 4 for a while now. I mean, I think Stage 3 came out like third week of June or something. Like, we're almost in November, man, and we still have not even heard when Stage 4 is coming. They haven't given us any information on it. However, we have a big content drop coming on 10:30, so maybe, and there's gonna be a stream. So maybe when they finish showing the content, they show that new content schedule like they usually do during the stream. They'll let us know a little bit more information or talk about it during the stream about Stage 4. But right now, we have no clue when it's coming out. We don't even know what it's going to be. And a lot of people are expecting that it's going to be Finest. And that would make sense. However, I'm going to go a little different route and go with Finest being on its own thing and then Stage 4 being its own thing with different players. So we're going to go through the teams. I came up with a list of players. You know, some teams have multiple guys that it can be for. And some teams just have one guy that I can think of. Maybe if I'm missing any guys, you guys can, anybody that's watching this video can let me know in the comment section below. And let me know maybe who I'm missing. But, with that being said, we'll get into it. And we'll talk about each team and why I think it could be that. So for the Orioles, we'll start off with the Orioles first. I think three possibilities for the Orioles. They still haven't brought out any of these players yet, and they all could be 99s. First one would be Eddie Murray, switch hitting first baseman. He has a lower tier diamond card, but he always gets he got a signature. He got the same thing last year, a lower tier diamond card, and then towards the end of the year he got a signature series. So I'm not expecting anything different this year. So Eddie Murray is one of them. Another one's Brooks Robinson. We haven't seen Brooks yet, a high diamond Brooks yet, so he always gets a 99 overall. And then the last one, which is the one that I would prefer, and I'm sure a lot of you would prefer having, is Future Stars Adley Rutschman. He still has not come out yet. He would definitely be a 99, and a nice little switch hitting catcher with good attributes all around would be a nice team affinity for the Orioles. So that's who I think could be the 99 overall for them, those three guys. Then we'll talk about the Red Sox. Really, the only one that makes sense to me is a 99 overall MVP Mookie Betts. So that's the only one I can think of for the Red Sox. They already have, Ted Williams out. Jimmy Fox already has a card with the A's. Babe Ruth's not gonna get a card with the Red Sox. He already isn't. So that's the only one I'm thinking for the Red Sox, which would be a great one. So it doesn't even, it's not that I'm missing out anyone. I just think he's the best pick, and I might be missing on somebody else, and if I am, just let me know in the comment section. Like I said, I did this one. I could have gone the Finest route, but I wanted to, do something a little bit different than what people are thinking, and go with, them being their own cards. Next one is the Yankees, and there's two cards that I think could be for the Yankees. That would be a Rookie of the Year, Aaron Judge. We know that he went off for 52 tanks. He set the record at the time. Then it was broken by Pete Alonso last year for home runs for a rookie. So that would be definitely a 99 overall card. Would be a nice card to have for the Yankees there. Or, they haven't brought back too many cards yet, but I feel like it could be coming. Cards that were in the past. They have brought in some cards in the past from, 2018, MLB 18 and MLB 17, but I feel like Stage 4 could be a good place to bring cards from the past, as there's already been a ton of cards released and whatnot. And for the Yankees, Babe Ruth's already out, Lou Gehrig, Don Manley, Whitey Ford, just all these Mickey Mantle's out, all these high overall cards for the Yankees. I think, Aaron Judge, or the other one, I know he already has one from, MLB 17. But I also think a Finest Gary Sanchez from MLB 17 could definitely be in play here. They could, boost him a little bit, get him to that 99 overall that he can get to. He was, he had a great year in 17, so, they can boost him up a little bit and get him to that 99 overall. Next is the Tampa Bay Rays. I got two guys in mind. First one's David Price. We haven't seen a good David Price yet. And then the second one would be future stars Wander Franco. We have not, we know we got the prospect series for the collection very early in the year. But we haven't seen his 99 overall yet, and that card would obviously be a 99 overall. Middle infielder, shortstop, he would have diamond defense, good speed, and decent attributes all the way around. The way that they've played the future stars is they give, the higher tier future stars plus 15 contact and 20 power and plus 20 power versus both. So I believe Wander would be a very, very nice choice there. Then for the Blue Jays, the only one that I can think of for the Blue Jays, again, let me know if there's anybody else, is John Olerud. We got an Olerud for the collections for the Mets, but we haven't seen an Olerud card for the Blue Jays, which is how they brought him into when they showed him in the clip during the stream that he was going to be in the game. They showed him as a Blue Jay, and rightly so. He had his best years as a Blue Jay, so I could see like a prime card with the Blue Jays or something like that. He had some really good years, so that's who I'm thinking about for stage 4 for the Blue Jays. There might be another card, but I can't, I'm not, right now, I don't know who else it would be, but Olerud. Next, we'll talk about the White Sox. And with the White Sox, there's two guys, and they're both future stars, which would be future stars Andrew Vaughn and future stars Michael Kopech. Both of them have prospect series that came out earlier in the year, and we have not yet seen these future stars cards, and both of them could rightly be a 99 overall. So those are two guys. I might be missing somebody, a legend or something, but I don't, I've thought about everyone that I could possibly think about, and those are the two guys that came to mind. Cleveland Indians. I'm going to go with a finest Lindor from MLB 18. That was his best hitting season so far in the bigs, and that was a very, very good card. He'd be a switch hitting shortstop with pop versus both sides. Good it had more power versus righties, but he had about 100 versus right, 95 versus left, if I remember correctly. A little bit lower end on the contact rating versus right, but they can always give it a little bit of boost. They've done that this year with the cards that they brought back from the past. And a really good contact versus left. He almost had maxed out contact, remember that. So that'd be a really good card. Switch hitting shortstop, diamond defense, decent speed. He'd be right up there with Tatis and Honus, as competing for the top spot as a shortstop. And then, we're possibly getting that Corey Seager 99 overall, which will probably end up being the best card at shortstop in the game hitting-wise. Next, we'll talk about the Tigers. Two guys for the Tigers that haven't got their 99 overalls yet. I don't know why, but they could have been saving it for stage 4, which is a Miggy. We have an all-star version of Miggy, but we do not have a 99 overall of Miggy, nor do we have a 99 overall flashback MVP or Cy Young, whichever you want to give them, Detroit Tigers Justin Verlander yet. We don't even have a flashback in general, but we don't have Verlander. And honestly, I've been waiting for Verlander for a while because in his prime, he threw absolute fuzz. He can get up to 103, so I'm thinking they're probably gonna give him outlier, which would end up making him the best pitcher in the game as a starter. He's gonna have good per nine, and then having that outlier with a cutter, he's gonna be like a Rob Dibble starting, except he's gonna have more pitches that change up, 12-6 and slider, so he's gonna be difficult to hit. And you have the Kansas City Royals. This one, I could not really think of anybody else but this guy, which is future stars Bobby Witt Jr. I might be missing somebody else, but Royals don't have too much on their plate to bring out. They got the main guys from them, so Brett Saberhagen, George Brett, so I'm not seeing anybody else. If I'm missing somebody, please let me know. I'm here to give what I thought about, but I also want my viewers of this video to give me some feedback on what they think as well. I understand that it could be a finest program. That's not what that's not what the video is intended for. It's something different than finest cards. So I think finest is going to be on its own. Next, we'll talk about the Twins. This one was really, really tough, and the only one I saw thought about was finest Mitch Garver from last year. Mitch Garver went absolute bonkers last year. hit for a ton of power and limited at bats, and he got a high diamond. I think they can bump him a little bit in the contact rating or somewhere where they can get him to a 99 overall. It's not really that hard to see them do that. So I think Mitch Garver is the guy. They already have, Killebrew, Walter Johnson, Royce Lewis, Bert Blyleven, Rod Carew. So I'm not seeing anybody else but Mitch Garver. Again, let me know if I missed on anybody. Next is going to be our last division, obviously, is going to be, we're going to start with the Angels. And we're going to go with either Troy Percival or Garrett Anderson. Garrett already has that home run derby card, but that is not going to leave him off of getting a 99 overall. And then Troy Percival, we have a lower diamond card, like 86 overall. We don't have a high diamond for him. So those are two guys that I was thinking of for them. Next, we'll talk about the A's. And the A's could easily be Dennis Eckersley, fit perfectly there. However, there is one more that I could think of, and that is Jason Giambi. I know he already has two lower diamond cards, the home run derby and the collection reward one for the Yankees. But his best year ever was with the A's. He won MVP, and he had a really good year. He had over 330 with over 40 tanks. So that would be a great card to add for Jason Giambi. He's never had a 99 overall card. So I can definitely see them giving him an MVP card this year, and he would definitely fit the mold for stage 4 there. Mariners, you can either go future stars Jared Kelenic or, of course, Edgar Martinez. He does not have his 99 overall yet, and that's probably the guy that they'll go with, but Kelenic is another good choice there. With the Rangers, you can go two different options. I know we've only seen a 99 overall Fergie Jenkins for the Cubs. However, when I talk about the NL, I'll let you know who I really think the Cubs will be. But with that being said, Fergie did have a couple good years with the Rangers, so I could see maybe a one-year card for him there, or maybe he was 29, later 20s. He could get a prime card for the Rangers, so that could be a 99 overall. And then the other one would be, which highly unlikely. That's why Fergie's the guy that I would go with there. Very, very highly unlikely, but a postseason Nelson Cruz. We know that Nelson Cruz was one of the, before Randy Arozarena broke the record this year, he was tied with Barry Bonds and Carlos Beltran, respectively, for most home runs all time in a postseason with 8. So that would be a very, very, very nice card. Probably maxed out power versus both, and good contact as well. And maybe they could boost him up in that defense since he was with the Rangers. He was young, he was younger with them. It was earlier part of his career. He was never a great defender, but at least, they could give him a little boost there so he can actually play the outfield. And then lastly, the Astros. The only way I can think of for the Astros is they have so many flashbacks and so many of their good legends out already, like Wags, Mike Scott. You got flashback Correa 99 overall. You got a Altuve already. You got two Brantleys. The only one I think of is the finest Alex Bregman from last year. He was absolutely bonkers. 125 versus lefties, and had good pop versus righties as well. We know he hit over 40 tanks, so they gave him good power numbers, and he was really good against lefties. Obviously, that's why he was maxed out versus both. Great. I loved that card last year off the bench. He was an absolute lefty killer. I actually preferred him over Frank Thomas for whatever reason. I liked he just seemed to get very good exit velos. I didn't really prefer him. I can go with either, but he was definitely, if I already had used Frank Thomas, I wasn't nervous about using Alex Bregman, that's for sure. He had 125 versus left, so that'd be a good card for, a nice little bench card. It's a great swing, so that's who I think it would be for the Astros. I can't really think of anybody else. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of this video. Part 2 will be out tomorrow. Please let me know in the comment section what you think of my picks, and also if I missed on anyone, especially the ones I was iffy about, like the Royals. I'm a little iffy about the Astros one. I might be missing a few. I couldn't think of anybody else, but please let me know in the comment section what you think. Remember, I understand that I understand the speculation is that it's going to be finest for all these teams. However, I wanted to go a little bit different because I think there was still guys that I can, put in stage 4 that would fit the mold for the 99 overall. Anyway, so please let me know that it's, when you do give me the comments, do not say finest cards for this year. Just give me cards that I might have missed on that could have been flashbacks or from previous years. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn the notifications on. Leave a like on the video if you have any questions. Leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.